Good rising, family. Good rising. Black Phoenix checking in right now. I'm just sitting in the truck and I was thinking about something and I wanted to talk to you about bidding jobs versus selling products. And I wanted to say it like that because I was just literally thinking the difference of the two and why me personally I went from looking for jobs, like looking for work, employment, to being independent, looking for bids, bidding jobs, and then to realizing that it's product over talent and just selling products. I think this is a great transformation stage, and honestly, I didn't fully realize the transformation, but I want to highlight it because how important it is. Me personally, bidding jobs was like looking for employment, looking for someone to hire you that still looked at you a certain way, still might judge you. You know what I mean? Or you have to present it a certain way, or you have to pat somebody on the back to get the bid. On certain things, or in certain cities they have minority bids where you have to get so many bids have to go to the minorities, stuff like that. But to me, that was still looking for a job. Like I'm still asking the man to, hey man, I got everything ready. I got my business, I got my insurance, I got everything together, and still it was difficult. So in Phoenix, my first year there, I established, got my insurance, business license, tools, everything I needed, and I was being judged by how I looked, honestly. Like, certain doors was being closed, or I didn't even have people have me there seeing all of my credentials and even still look at me and say, can you do the job? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it was. So to me, it was still a judgment situation. Now, I'm just saying me personally. Now, I have, talked to other gentlemen who it wasn't like that for. And most of these gentlemen was white gentlemen. Even some of the Spanish gentlemen said they had a couple loopholes to jump through unless they was established or some of their people was established. And that's one thing I do like about the Spanish community because they will look out for their people. If they get on and they get in a situation, they will open up doors and make it easier for their people to eat. I can say that, and I salute them for doing that. But black people, a lot of us, it's kind of hard to really get in, especially, doing bidding. And me, I'm in Georgia, so I'm in the black mecca, so to speak. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that here, black people network together. They are willing to be seen together, sit down, hold conversations, build businesses, network, put money in. But it's all about who you know too, and that so to speak. Now, some people can see your value in what you do. And here, one thing I can say: if you work hard, there's someone's watching you that's willing to help take what you're doing to another level. You might don't see it at that time, but you just got to keep grinding. That's one thing I love about Georgia. Now, in a way, it can be social media and glamour and all that. But the reality of it is looking for a job. I mean, getting jobs is just like looking for a job. But when I learned how to sell products, I realized it gave me a little bit more freer because no one judges a product or asks too many personal questions, so to speak, on a product when you see it on the shelf, online, or someone else said this person got this product, this helped me. You don't really see the judgment. I don't have to kiss anybody's butt. I don't have to belong to a buddy system. Sometimes getting into them stores, but if you got the right product, one thing I love about Walmart and Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, a lot of them will put your product in there. If it's wrapped right and it's right, you can get your product in some places. Or once you independent and you build a product, you can open up your own store and put your own items in that place. And to me, if it's in the right location, you have the right climate, and you got the right product, you can't lose. So I was just thinking like bidding jobs, and I still bid certain jobs, but I don't run and chase a bid. Like I might have someone and say, give me a price on how much it'll be to build this certain gate. And I give them okay, this, what's the matter? Okay, it'll be this. But I don't go out my way and lose gas money. Like, man, I can't tell you when my first year in Phoenix, driving around, losing gas money, just trying to be a job, people say want you to do all the paperwork, you do the bid and you do everything, and then they use your information and get someone else to go do the job cheaper because they had you do all the groundwork. You see what I'm saying? So I learned the system that people are scandalous and it's all about money, and you have to look at it at a big picture, knowing that is products over talent, knowing that is business over pleasure, most definitely. And you need to know the difference. So that's why I say bidding jobs versus making products or selling products, because to me selling products gave me more freedom, or give me more freedom than actually bidding jobs the typical way, so to speak, because I still had to get judged, I still had to get stepped on, so to speak, and it always felt like some type of, like I was pulling teeth to prove who I was, to provide my service. But when I'm selling products, I don't have to worry about this. So to me personally, I think that it's a transitional stage. You can still do both, but most definitely the freedom, in my personal opinion, was coming from selling products and learning how to do it and selling a service that only you provide, where you don't have to really necessarily go look for your customers are coming looking for you. Like, so when you have something of value, a specific skill, a tool, a class, a program, something that really embellishes someone else, that really helps someone else get over the hump, you don't have to worry about going and bid that, because people, the word of mouth going to speak. Like, people going to say, hey, so and so got that over there, you need to go check them out. It's just like, I get to certain areas and I shop prices, and a lot of times I deal with companies and people that I can actually relate to, or treats me like a person. If I go to an establishment, and I had been in establishments where they looked at me like I owed them something, and I come in there to spend money with them. I'm like, what part of the game is this? You know what I mean? But I really feel that selling products and bidding jobs, we have to really, it's like a thin line between love and hate to me, and doing what I'm doing now, being in Georgia networking, products have got me more places than bidding. I still provide bids, don't get me wrong, but selling products, providing a service that way that I know that is tailored, to me is more freedom in that. Even this morning I working on getting a bid together for a security door, for a double security door. That's an easy bid. The only difference is I'm making two sides instead of one, see how she want to design, what she want to look like, you know what I mean? So there's so many ways to make money, man. You just have to be realistic, and you have to be open and willing to network yourself. But to me personally, I would rather sell a product than be at a job or go looking for employment. But I think that all of that is a process. Like, you have to start with the employment, then you build up your confidence, or maybe it's already in you and you get the skills and you say, you know what, I don't need that no more. Now I'm doing my thing. And then you realize that you still got a hand though. You like, you know what, I need to come up with something else. And then you come up with some products or the talent that's going to open up a great door for it. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to say that this morning, because I was up thinking about it. I was up realizing how valuable it is for us to know how to look for employment, get the skill, but learn how to turn that trade into a business. Learn how to not just be a tradesman, not to just go searching for the bag as far as bidding jobs all the time. Because it can get complicated, especially if you're a black African American, black native. It can get complicated for us. So I'm just gonna say what it is. People judge regardless, unless you're in a clique. So I'm just tired of all of that. I'm trying to do things where it doesn't matter if I'm black or not. I got a good product. I know I'm black. I'm gonna die black. I know this. You know what I mean? But I'm just tired of walking on eggshells and dealing with people, fake smiles, and just trying to, just so I can just try to feed my family. Nah, I'd rather come up with a product, hustle, have something valuable I can add to embellish someone's life, than worry about if someone's going to prove me to get a job after I put all the valuable work in, and then they use that knowledge to go and give it to someone else. It has happened to me in Phoenix. It has happened. Like, life, it is what it is. So in my personal opinion, like I say, I think that it's a stage. I wouldn't say, and me personally, I pick selling products over bidding jobs, but I still bid jobs. But I want to sell more products or have my own product versus just going looking for a bid. You see what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Like I said, it was just something I was thinking about, but I think it's valuable for us to know the difference, to know that bidding jobs is almost like working for someone, literally. So keep that in mind. And the goal, my personal goal is to work with people, work with companies, and not for companies. Hold on, y'all be blessed out there.